Welcome! In this video, we'll explore how to master self-assessment, a powerful tool to help you understand your strengths and areas for improvement in your video presentations. Research shows that self-assessment not only improves academic performance, but also builds critical thinking and self-regulation skills. Self-assessment is more than just a reflection, it's a structured evaluation of your own work. According to Andrade, 2019, self-assessment is most effective when linked to clear standards and followed by actionable steps for improvement. Start by understanding the rubric. Each criterion, such as clarity, theoretical accuracy, and engagement, sets the standards for your presentation. Research by Penedero and Johnson 2016 highlights that rubrics help focus self-assessment and improve outcomes. After recording your video, watch it critically. Pause and note moments that meet the rubric criteria or need improvement. This aligns with formative assessment practices that emphasize real-time feedback and revision opportunities. Use a checklist or guiding questions to evaluate specific parts of your presentation. For example, ask yourself, did I clearly explain the theory? This approach, supported by Kitsantis and Zimmerman, 2006, makes the self-assessment process more focused and actionable. While self-assessment is key, research suggests combining it with external feedback can enhance learning. After self-assessing, share your video with peers or instructors for additional input. Use their feedback to refine your work further. Before we dive into how to use the rubric for self-assessment, let's take a moment to understand what rubrics are and how they work. Rubrics are powerful tools that break down the expectations for an assignment into clear, structured components. Let's explore the three key parts of a rubric: criteria, performance levels, and descriptors. The criteria are the major elements of the assignment being assessed. Essentially, the goals you need to achieve. For instance, in this assignment, criteria include clarity and organization, coverage of learning objectives, and connection to real-world contexts. Each criterion represents a specific aspect of the work that you should focus on. The performance levels outline the degrees of quality for each criterion. These levels typically range from outstanding to needs improvement, providing a spectrum that indicates how well you have met the expectations. Performance levels help you gauge the quality of their work and identify where they excel or need improvement. For example, an outstanding level reflects exceptional clarity and structure, while a needs improvement level highlights significant gaps in organization or content. Finally, the descriptors offer detailed explanations of what each performance level looks like for every criterion. They define the standards for success, giving you specific guidance on how to improve. For instance, in the clarity and organization criterion, the descriptor for an outstanding level might state that ideas flow seamlessly, while a developing level might note noticeable gaps in structure. By using the descriptors, you can clearly see what is expected at each level of performance. Understanding these components enables you to use the rubric not only for grading purposes, but also as a guide for self-assessment. During the self-assessment process, you can evaluate their work by reviewing each criterion, determining their performance level, and comparing their efforts to the descriptors. This structured reflection helps them identify strengths, pinpoint areas for improvement, and create a plan to enhance their future work. And by mastering the use of rubrics, you can better align their efforts with the expectations and continuously improve their academic performance. Write a short reflection on your self-assessment. Identify what went well and areas to improve. Post it under your video in the discussion. Be honest and objective with yourself. Studies indicate that reflective practice enhances self-regulated learning and academic performance. Self-assessment is a journey, not a destination. Use these steps to evaluate and improve your work continuously. Now, you can turn self-assessment into a tool for lifelong learning and success. Contact Dr. Wood Ring if you have any questions.